given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because
Hello, welcome to Seek Truth and Speak Truth. Good day to you all. I hope you're enjoying it on this lovely rotating oblate spheroid. Woo! I'm going to talk about conspiracies today, being that I am an ex-conspiracy nut. I used to believe everything, even to the point that I believed the earth was flat. People say flat earth is a gateway conspiracy, but I think it's more near the end game, really. You can't go a lot further than thinking the shape of the planet that you stand on is actually different to what you believe. Yeah, the whole world's lying. Just a tiny corner of YouTube. Work this out. People go through their whole lives getting degrees, master's degrees, becoming scientists, doctors. They're all just so stupid that they can't work out the fact the earth is flat. But then there's people on YouTube, Dunning-Kruger affected, just, yeah, I'm right. I know everything. I know more than you. You've studied 9 years of your whole life and you are so stupid you didn't even realise that you're being lied to. No. There may be truth in some conspiracies. I don't know. And I haven't really looked a lot into the others. I'm concentrating on the main one that effed me up, was flat earth. I used to believe, like I say, in chemtrails. I was an anti-vaxxer. And you just start to distrust and hate the world around you. Governments, I blame a little bit. People distrust governments. And I do understand why. I myself am quite anti-establishment still. I think this world could be run a lot better by a lot better people. And there are some people in higher up places that are near on psychotic and evil. You just have to look at obviously the Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell stuff that's going on, that there are some disgusting and evil people in the upper echelons of society. But that doesn't mean everybody is. That does not mean everybody is a devil worshipper. It does not mean everybody is sacrificing children and drinking adrenochrome. Even though, to be honest, that may well be going on. I don't know. I cannot sit here and say yes or no. But there's some real creepy stuff going on out there in this world. And I think that's why these conspiracies seem to gain traction with a certain group of people. And these group of people will be anti-establishment, anti-government. And like I say, it is a mindset. It allows you to think that you are gaining hidden knowledge and that you are a special human being. We're all special. We are all special. We're all equal. And it doesn't matter if you're a professor in a university or you work in Asda or another shop stacking shelves. You are as important as that person. You're as important as the king and queen. Everyone's equal. What I want to try and hit on is the fact that most of these conspiracies are absolutely ridiculous. The reason that you fall into this trap is basically, I will blame YouTube for this. Where else would you get your conspiracy information from? Or certainly the internet. Maybe not just YouTube. But you didn't think the earth was flat before you ever found a video on YouTube. And you blame people, like I say, that study their whole lives and they're so stupid. They're indoctrinated and they're a sheep that just go following the masses. When all you did was watched a couple of flat earth videos and now you put these people up on a pedestal that know nothing. Eric Dubay, the main one that I despise. And He is just pushing what Robotham pushed in the 1800s. He has brought nothing new to the table. And like a lot of creators say now, there is nothing new coming out of Flat Earth whatsoever. It is just going down and down and down. There's no new, nothing to even think about, because there aren't any proofs or evidence for a flat Earth. You have just been brainwashed and led to believe that there are. Curvature is measurable as well as rotation, and I struggle to understand how that can leave the Earth flat and stationary. I'm going to show a couple of experts. I'm not obviously calling myself an expert, but I do feel that I do have knowledge now on, not necessarily on conspiracies, but on how to break free of the mindset that makes you believe absolute codswallop. So I'm going to check out some people now. Let's do it.
Small black cover. The antenna that's in that streetlight, that's just a cover.
People who often will confidently assert conspiracy theories, really, when they are tested, often have the lowest level of knowledge about the thing on which they opine. I think that belief is a strange thing. I think you can convince yourself you believe something if it makes you feel good about yourself. One of the biggest motivators of people spreading these conspiracy theories is the idea of them having special knowledge. So it doesn't matter if you're an expert in that field, they know more than you because you're part of the conspiracy, or you're just an idiot. So that's called illusory superiority or illusory knowledge. And it's very, very alluring to certain people. Narcissism is a factor behind this. When people spread conspiracy theories, they get a sense of satisfaction out of it. They feel like they're special. So sometimes the people perpetuating this are doing it for their own gratification, but at a long-term cost to public understanding of science and medicine, and ultimately sometimes to public health.
Oh, we have just witnessed exactly what I am suggesting. It is about feeling special and with having hidden knowledge. Feeling in a group, that was what did draw me in. When I found Flat Earth, I was in a very, very low place, a low state of mind, and I found solace within a group of like-minded people, and there is nothing wrong with that. People like being in groups, and that is absolutely fine, but I do ask you to look at your group, look at what represents you, and just step back, start again. If you're a woke person, step away right now. Step out of Flat Earth, out of anti-vaxxing, out of everything, and look again. But use your own mind. Look in multiple places for information. Not one, not two, but 10. And find this out for yourself. Don't just follow and believe people on YouTube, me included. Don't believe a word I say. But you have to work out who these people are that are trying to give genuine information. Do I look evil? I don't know what evil looks like. Am I an actor? No. Am I a plant? No. Was I a flat earther? Yes. And I know all you flat earthers out there cannot bear to think that I have left your, I'm going to say the word cult, because I have been attacked, and that is all you have. And that is cult-like behaviour. You put people on pedestals that are arranging groups of people together, going away from actual society. You're in a cult, guys. You are in a cult. I'm going to show you some information about the feeling of being in a cult and why people are led back. They try and step away, and then they're actually led back to that group. So on with that bit now.
That has a huge impact on what people believe. You may have seen articles like this one in the New York Times that call YouTube the great radicalizer. And it is. There's a strong argument to be made that YouTube recommends some pretty wild videos to people. They watch it, and it suggests even more extreme content to them. They keep watching it. It gets more out of control as time goes. An unfortunate example of this is the Tide Pod challenge, when people were eating laundry detergent to get views on YouTube, and YouTube was suggesting those videos to people. I want to bring your attention back to that poll that I showed at the start, because remember, young people are more likely to believe that the earth is flat than any other demographic, and it's young people more than any other demographic. Young people are watching YouTube. Now, if we look at the search trends for flat earth on YouTube, you can see that there was no interest in it until about 2015. There were some early videos about the earth being flat as far back as 2011, but YouTube wasn't recommending that to people. And then around 2014, 2015, some big YouTubers started to bring attention to the flat earth thing, most notably Michael from Vsauce, which remains the most watched video on flat earth to this day. In 2015 and 2016, there was a huge explosion in the amount of content about flat earth that was being put onto YouTube. A lot of those videos and a lot of the comments on those videos are just people attacking one another and making fun of one another, which is something to keep in mind for a moment. By 2017, there's the first Flat Earth conference, and it kind of just goes on from there. Then eventually in 2019, YouTube did a crackdown on what they call borderline content, and they started recommending Flat Earth videos less. And viewership kind of dropped off from there. You might still be wondering, who exactly are these flat earthers? Researchers have gone to flat earth conferences in order to interview the attendees, and in nearly every case when someone has come around to the belief that the earth is flat, it was because YouTube recommended them videos about it. They didn't come to it by themselves. They came to it because of YouTube's recommendations. That's huge. It's a bit of a vicious cycle. YouTube recommends a video at the boundary of your beliefs. You're introduced to some new ideas, and you have some of your old ideas challenged. You adopt just a few of those notions, and when you talk about them with your friends, or when you leave a comment on some other video, people make fun of you. You get ostracized, and then you go seeking a community. And where's your community? Well, it's back at the start. You search out people that have the same views as you, and soon enough, you're recommended even more.
Thank you so much. If you have watched to this point here, I don't know what other creators' stats are, but generally my videos get watched to about halfway through, and then I'll probably just bore you to death, or another notification comes up that is better. But please, if you've got to the end of this, I applaud you. I thank you so much. YouTube will push videos that get that get watched the longest. So if you've got 10-minute videos and people only watch 2 minutes, they're not going to get pushed. So I am really asking you, if you have hit that bell, or if you have not, please do so. If you have not subscribed, please do so. I want to grow the channel. I want to be at a point where when people go into Flat Earth, they know instantly there's an ex-Flat Earther out there, and he is there telling everything about the cult of the Flat Earth. So I'm here, guys. I want to be a bigger channel, and I can only do that by your help. And that help is hit subscribe, hit the bell, and watch my videos. And if you know, I'm trying my best to get through to flat earthers, so I know really my target market and the people that watch me are two different things. So I try my best to please my viewers, but also add information which will help you in your quest, in your fight against flat earthers, and hopefully help flat earthers see who genuine people are. And that's all I'm here for, is truth. I started my channel as Seek Truth, Speak Truth, and I will continue to do so. Keep safe. Keep it global. That looked a bit like a triangle, actually. Global. Pear-shaped. And keep on the attack.